Hello, welcome back. I'm Darren, and today we are in Alan Wake 2 because we are pushing the limits. Before I get into this game, I just want to quick say, if you haven't already seen, I did a bit of a conversation chat with Andrew over at Frogboy X1 Gaming. Just a bit of discussion over just kind of the stuff that's gone on in the last couple of days. Talking about AMD, talking about NVIDIA, talking about upscaling, talking about content creation in general. If that's of interest to you, I say go over to his channel and check it out. I apologise for the bad audio on my end. Unfortunately, for some reason, my main mic just it didn't seem to like the software we were using, and it just kept dropping out. So I had to revert to the headset mic, which I hadn't used. So obviously there was something quite not calibrated right with that. But anyway, so here we are, Alan Wake 2. In typical fashion, we have gone, I'm going to say full send, but okay. So we are everything high and ultra. We are no RT because Dwayne doesn't like it. So Dwayne, or Dwayne the Gamer, I don't want to call you Dwayne if that's not your name, but I'm kind of guessing it probably is. I'm sorry, and I get you. I know what you're saying, but I'm thinking maybe just a little bit of RT, just for fun, maybe at some point, just to see. I kind of feel a little bit robbed. £1,000 GPU, can't have a little bit of RT. We'll have a look. I know C5's dying to see me hit path tracing. So I have actually been in here and I've just recorded 20 minutes of video to find out that because I had disconnected my mic, I hadn't really reconfigured it in the software. So if there's something wrong with this video, I'm going to bed because it's 15 minutes past midnight and I'm up at 6. Now, well, that's interesting. It's not doing what it was doing before. Maybe resetting the game changed something. Okay, we'll further deep dive into that in a minute. So we are at high, basically high. I think there's a couple of ultras in there. So it's not the high preset, because the high preset leaves a couple of things at medium. So I've basically cranked up everything that could be cranked, apart from obviously any RT. So we kind of dip down into the low 40s and then back again. You could play the game like this. It's, well, as far as I've played on it so far, it's pretty low pace, right? So I'm kind of guessing, unless things maybe heat up a bit more. If they heat up in a forest section, it might be a little bit awkward, but I'm guessing it's probably not that bad. So the one thing I have noticed, or I was talking about before, was how noisy everything is. So even the floor's noisy, which is interesting. Now, fences at the back and stuff like that. I'm guessing, well, from what I've seen, we only have as an option. Obviously, we have to use. There's no TAA, is there, or TSR, or any of those type of things. So, unfortunately, obviously, we're on FSR. I'm not actually sure. I don't know what version of FSR. Obviously, it's saying FSR 2. I don't know if that's FSR 2.2. It's always awkward. I wish they'd just label. Same with DLSS. If they could just tell you exactly which one it was, it would be handy at some point, but never mind. So we have got motion blur, film grain, and lens distortion off. So last time, I think I came to the conclusion, because it's interesting. Now, I don't know if I've got different lighting, but what I noticed last time was the shadowing on the van from back in the road looked really bad, like artifacting on the side of the van. But for some reason, it's not doing it now that I've come out of the game and I've come back into it. So this might change where I was at, because it looked really bad, and the only way that I could fix it was put an RT on. But now it's not doing it. That's interesting. Let's just have a quick look. Because basically I went through the settings that are available to me, and I think the conclusion that I came to was that if we went to the medium, unless it's if I'm on the medium preset. Right, hold on. Maybe that's what it was. So, is that medium? Yeah. Okay, right. So yeah, there we go. So to get to 60, we went to the medium preset, and when we go to the medium preset, the shadow on the van is, and kind of the building, and pretty much everywhere really, is really bad. Now, I didn't realise that it was going to the medium settings that made that happen. I'd assumed it was like that at high, because I just didn't happen to look at it at the time. And the way that I fixed that was to go and put a little tiny amount of RT on. So I went to low, which fixes that issue. And then I counteracted the huge performance drop with a bit of FSR at quality. Yes. What else did I do? Hold on. What have I done? Because I felt like I had more performance than that last time. Medium. Or did I? Maybe it's just because I'm stood here. So we are medium FSR quality with RT low. Was that right? No, maybe that is what I had last time. So I was kind of 50s, which I think I decided, because I didn't realise that it was the medium preset that was making the really nasty shadow on the van.
I'll be back in a second.
So I think I decided that this was going to be the best I was going to get, because I thought that I needed RT to fix it. So now I don't know. Is this... I think realistically you've either got high settings, because medium settings does that. We could go high settings FSR with no RT, or medium settings FSR with RT low. I still think this might be the best settings, It does get rid of, because the thing that FSR does do, it does make a softer image. But it does get rid of all that noise. Well, I don't know if it's the RT that does it, or if it's, I'm guessing it's the FSR, because it does give a softer image by reducing all of the noise on the floor. It does obviously like blur out the fences a bit, but in doing so, kind of gets rid of a lot of that flickering, and that flickering, it's one of my pet hates. Kind of, I feel like after an hour of playing with a load of flickering on the screen, I have a raging headache. I did notice that it makes the water very noisy, so you get a lot of like little stars on the water, but I don't think I'm going to spend too much time staring at the water moving around, so I can probably deal with that. And I did notice, apparently I have to restart it, so I could probably go into the Adrenaline software and maybe sharpen the image a little bit. So I don't know. I think as long as it didn't get too tanky. Let's have a
I
look.
think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Yeah, okay. Maybe that's not the best idea then. Because 30 would probably make me vomit. I don't know. Looks like it's going to be... What happens if we go balanced? I don't think actually balance look that much difference from quality. We can stay above 40, which we did. We clung onto it. I think we just ripped our fingernails on that 40, but we made it. Is this going to be the best thing? It softens the image, but it's helping with some of the noise, and then some of it, I don't know. I think I'm too tired to look at the screen now. So hold on, if we just go, if we get rid of RT, and then we go back to high, because at medium, in fact, did we even try the high preset? Oh, hold on. Get rid of that as well. So the actual high preset, do we get the... Yeah, the van goes crazy. Like, those are really distracting. I mean, I don't know if the rest of the game is going to have stuff like that going on, but I think that's probably worse than anything else. So we had to have something on. What did we have to have on that fixed that? We must have had something at high. Shadow resolution, is that what it's going to be? It's obviously something shadow, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the one. I did that like a pro. So, where are we at? 51. Let's have a look. Let's run into
I'll
the
look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
death zone. Well, that doesn't... It must be something to do with RT when you run in here that takes a huge dip. Okay. So... Now we've got no FSR, we fuzzy, yeah, really fizzly on the floor, which is interesting. Fences in the back are kind of not bad static. I don't know. I think this might actually just be the best way to play it. So look what happens if we go quality upscale. No, maybe that is. I think the extra performance is worth it. It's worth the slight hit. That van's not doing anything crazy. So in that case, RT low gives us how much of a hit? What we on? Let's say 90. I'm not doing maths. You can figure it out for yourself. Yeah, okay. So that's the high preset, which isn't actually high, but it's high preset. RT low. So was it like a 30 FPS hit? Or did I? No, we were on 90. Damn. Okay. 40 FPS. So I think we're just gonna have to say no to that. So I'm gonna probably say that is about the best we're gonna get, unless I've done something really wrong and someone's gonna shout at me in the comments and say no, and that's fine, because I'm checking this out for myself and you're just along for the ride rather than me telling you what you should be doing. So yeah, that's probably best of it, I think. Why have we gone? I've just done something wrong again, haven't I? Because we were 90 a minute ago, now we're 98. I've just gained 10 FPS from I don't know what. But it doesn't matter, because we've figured out the best way to do it. So, because I can already feel that C5 is screaming at me, what we're going to do before we leave the game is... I'm sorry, Dwayne. It's for science. Science made me do this. God, I can hear it screaming at me already. And yes, I know this would destroy every GPU there is possible. I'm intrigued. Is that everything? Are we fully? Ouch. Let's go. Full send. Ooh, God. Hey, that's better than what I thought. We can take a photo. No, actually we can't, because she's swaying in. I'm gonna vomit. It's brutal. How did we get here? How did we get to the state of £1,000 GPUs and this is where we're at? Do we make it into the... I'm sure at this point everyone, even watching on a phone, is going to turn it off. Yeah, I'm stopping, because I don't think that there's any more that we can do. Yeah. So, I apologise for that. And if you've watched and enjoyed the content, awesome. Give me a like. I would appreciate it. It helps me out, certainly at the moment. And I'm going to leave it there. So enjoy the rest of your day, evenings, whatever it is. And I'll catch you in the next one.